Good evening, and we welcome you live for the varsity contest between the Northrop Bruins and your Carroll Chargers. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Austin Kale, and I will take you through this game here tonight. We'll start off with the stats. First for Northrop. The Bruins have an overall record of 6-3, 6-13 on the season, and a conference record of 1-6 in the SAC. Northrop's last game was this past Tuesday, where the Bruins beat Concordia and won in that match 62-44. Northrop's top players are number 5, DeAndre Reese. He leads the team in points per game with 13. And number 1, Anthony Barnes. He leads the team in rebounds with 8 per game and blocks with 7 per game. And then number 3, Jackson Robinson, he leads the team in assists with 2.6 per game and also steals with 2 per game. The Bruins players to watch are number 5, DeAndre Reese, number 1, Anthony Barnes, and number 2, Zeke Harris. Now, let's get into Carroll's stats. Carroll has an overall record of 10-9 on the season and a conference record of 4-2 in the SAC. Carroll's last game was on Tuesday as well, where they faced Northside and won in that match 53-42. The Chargers' top players are number 51, Brody Fisher. He leads the team in points per game with 12. And he leads in rebounds per game with 7. And then number 15, Miles Herring, leads the team in assists with 2 steals. And with assists with 2 and steals with 1. And blocks with 0.4 all per game. Carroll's players to watch tonight are number 51, Brody Fisher, number 22, Carter Middleton, and number 12, Cole Lambert. And that will do it for tonight's stats. Let's get into the starting lineups. First for Northrop. Number 1, Anthony Barnes. Number 2, Isaiah Harris. Number 4, Miles Scott. Number 5, DeAndre Reese Jr. And number 21, Braden Henzal. Now the starting lineup for the Carroll Chargers. Number 10, Jack Van Order. Number 12, Cole Lambert. Number 22, Carter Middleton. Number 25, Dominic Kieferl. And number 51, Brody Fisher. Also to note that Miles Herring is going to be done for the season. He strained his back in the past couple of weeks. So he's going to be sitting on the bench cheering on his team while the other players on the team get to start in it and get some playing time. As that will do it with the stats and the starting lineups. We will take a break, come back with each starting lineups here at Carroll, and then we'll have tip-off. We'll take a quick break here on the Charge Sports Network.
can be the greatest, you can be the best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You can beat the world, you can beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you gon' find yourself
Standing in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask that you please rise and face the United States flag located at the south end of the field house for the singing of our national anthem by Carroll High School senior Austin Kale.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We will begin by introducing the starters from Northrop High School. A 6'6" junior, number 1, Anthony Barnes. A 5'9" junior, number 2, Isaiah Harris. A 6'3" senior, number 4, Miles Scott. A 6'1" senior, number 5, Donleray Reese. And a 6'5" senior, number 21, Braden Hassanzal. Bruins are coached by Shane Merriman. And now for your Carroll Chargers, a 6'1" junior, number 10, Jack Van Order. A 5'10" senior, number 12, Cole Lambert. A 6'1" sophomore, number 22, Carter Middleton. A 6'3" senior, number 25, Dom Keeprell. And a 6'6" senior, number 51, Brody Fisher. Chargers are coached by Chris Benedict.
We welcome you back live here on the Charger Sports Network, ready to set for tip-off. Northrop will work from left to right. Carroll will go right to left, and we are tipped off, and we are underway. Northrop wins it. Here we go. John Ray Riggs Jr. Puts it out. Down to the top. Junior. They can work it back. Barnes now. Here's Scott. Scott back to Barnes. Barnes back here. Reese. Reese down low. Harris. Harris. Harris on it. Works it up here to Jackson. Actually, it's Barnes. Mistake there. Here's Reese, point up, shot, no good. Rebound, Jack Van Order. Carroll can work it back out. Here's Middleton. Middleton, down to Kieferl. Kieferl, back to Middleton. Middleton at the top. Now Lambert, back to Middleton, over to Van Order. Now Middleton, Van Order. Back to Middleton. Middleton, Lambert. Lambert to Kieferl. Kieferl, Van Order. Van Order, hits it out. Now Middleton, back to Van Order, back to Middleton. Middleton trying to dish it in to Kieferl's picked off. Here is Harris. Harris at half, crosses it. Now Scott. Scott down low. There's Barnes. Down the corner. Harris looks to drive, looks back out. Scott. Now Barnes. Back to Scott. Scott looks to drive. Now Hanzel. Hanzel. Harris. Now Scott. Scott looks to drive down low into the corner. Here's Harris. Harris looks to drive, jumper, shot three, off the mark, rebound, Hanzel. They work it out, another three-pointer, no good from Reese Jr. Rebound, Brody Fisher. Fisher gets it to Kieferl. Kieferl hands it off to Middleton. Middleton. Middleton, the Van Order. Van Order, Lambert. Lambert. Now Van Order, back to Lambert. Lambert, Van Order. Van Order, Middleton, Lambert. Lambert, back to Middleton. Going back to Lambert. Lambert from downtown, three, the air ball. And they'll throw it off of Ansel. Nice move there by Dominic Kieferl. It'll stay here, Carroll ball. Middleton will to inbound it from under their own basket. Get out to Van Order. Now Lambert pulls up another three. Off the mark again. That's going to go over the backboard. Possession goes to Northrop. So far, we have had no score after 4 shots. 2 from Carroll, 2 from Northrop. Still no score as Reese Jr. back down low. Barnes, layup, gets it off the glass. No good. Still scoreless. Here's Middleton. Now Van Order, back to Middleton. Middleton, Van Order, down low, Fisher. Fisher, far side, Lambert pulls up another three. He hits it this time, 1 for 3. And gets the scoring started. Carroll on the board. Reese, now to Harris, at the top of the key. Works it. Scott. Scott looks to drive. Now Henzel. Henzel. Barnes. Barnes. Down low. Here's a three. There's the answer as Harris ties the game up at 3. Middleton on the dribble. He'll pass it. Finds Lambert. Now Van Order. Van Order, back to Lambert. Lambert to Van Order again. Van Order, Middleton, back to Van Order. Van Order at the top of the key. Middleton down low, Kieferl. Kieferl to Middleton. Van Order, they move the outside circle. Lambert, Van Order down low. Kieferl pulls it up, gets it and roll. Nice job there by Dominic Kieferl. Makes it 5-3. Here's Harris with the turn. Lambert on him. Work it out. Barnes. Barnes looks to drive. Lings back out. Harris. Pull-up shot. 3. He hits it. Northrop takes a 6-5 lead. Here's Middleton. Middleton. Lambert. Inside Middleton. Now Kieferl. Kieferl. Middleton. Lambert pulls it up from deep again, and he will hit it. Oh, Lambert makes it 8-6. Here's Reese Jr. He gets it in. Harris. Jack Van Order on the nice pressure here. Van Order sticking with them. And this ball is picked off by Dominic Kieferl. Kieferl will send it up to Van Order. Lays it up and in. Carroll takes a 10-6 lead, taken in the first quarter. 2:12 to go here. Northrop calls a timeout. We will take a break with them here on the Charter Sports Network.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Knighty. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
We come back out of the timeout. Carroll up 10-6 here in the opening quarter, and they pick it off again. Lambert trying to go back to Van Order. Too strong of a pass and turn it over. It's a quick interception, but Lambert just couldn't get it to Van Order to try to get the layup. So Northrop ball again. Harris. Now Reese. That's it in. They somehow get it. Here, Griffin Jr. It's out. Harris pulls it for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound goes back to Harris. Ball is loose. Carroll picks it up. Kieferl. Now Middleton. Middleton on the dribble. He'll cross half. Middleton. It's the pass. That's in to Fisher. And a foul. Foul's called on Griffin for the Bruins. Carroll gets ball back, a minute and a half to go here in opening quarter. This ball's taken away here by Harris. Harris, far side. Here's a pull-up 3. Robinson, no good. It's out of bounds. Carroll ball. Here once again. Well, inbound from baseline. Middleton will check out as Lincoln Powell checks in for Carroll. Powell looks to get into Lambert. Lambert gets it up. Lambert. Will cross half. Now finds Kieferl. Kieferl down low. Fisher. Top shot no good. Kieferl puts it up no good. And a foul. So now Dominic Kieferl to the line to shoot 2. Kieferl puts it up, hits it. Careful second free throw. Up, hits it. Carroll up by 6. 12-6 now. Northrop looks to work it out. Reese Jr. puts it out. Here, Griffin. Now Robinson. Griffin. Griffin under the basket, puts up shot. No good with the reverse. The ball's loose. And the ball will go to Carroll. Substitution here. Dominic Keefe checks out as Munzer Omar comes in for Carroll. Powell will inbound it from the baseline. He'll need to get it in. It finds Lambert. Now Powell. Van Order. Omar. Now Powell. Lambert will pull up the glass, no good. And Bruins come away with it. Here's Reese. Down low, ball is off the feed, sucked in by Fisher. He tries to throw it in to Omar. He could not. He just throws it away. Here's Robinson. Lets it out here to Harris. 16 seconds on the shot clock. And a foul's going to be called. It's going to be on Lincoln Powell. It's his first. Now Harris throws it in, gets it out to Robinson. 11 seconds on the clock. Robinson back down low. And underhand, Reese Jr. to the line to shoot two here. Reese Jr.'s first, hits it. The second one, hits it again. Just lead up to 4, they intercept it, shot, no good, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Carroll up by 4, 12-8 score. That'll be the end of the first. We'll take a quick timeout, then come back with the second quarter. We'll step aside here on the First Sports Network. Come back out of the end of the first quarter. Carroll up by 4, 12-8 is the score. Now Van Order will inbound it in here. Lincoln Powell. Powell will cross half. Hits it out. Van Order in the corner here. Finds Lambert. Now to Powell. Powell looks to drive. Now hands it off to Van Order. Van Order dribbles it out. Van Order. Back to Lambert, pull up 3 in the corner, off the mark, ball is loose. And here is Reese Jr. on the break. Reese puts it out, Harris. Harris, back down low, Griffin. Back out to the top. There's Reese Jr. Reese. Back down low, Barnes puts up a shot and a foul. So Barnes to the line to shoot two. Barnes first, hits it. Barnes' second one, off the mark. And it's gonna go off the hands of Omar, couldn't group it. Possession goes back to Northrop. And now Harris looks, actually check that, that's Jalen Jackson. Well, put it in. Barnes with a nice layup. Back to a 1-point game. Carroll still with the lead. Powell. Hand off to Van Order. Van Order up to Middleton now. Omar down low. There's Fisher. Fisher down low. Omar, glass in. Nice layup. 3-point game now. And another foul is going to be called by Carter Middleton.
For 22, Carter Middleton.
That's his first, I believe. Northrop gets it in. That's Harris. Harris, it gets stripped away by Monzer Omar on the steal, and a foul.
Northrop foul, number 2, Isaiah Harris.
That's Harris' first foul for the Bruins. Carroll will inbound from the baseline. He's Powell. Will put it out on the top, trying to go to Fisher, and is picked off. Here's Reese here. It's on the move, and now he's picked off here by Lincoln Powell. Powell's gonna get the ball stripped by Griffin. Griffin back down low. Layup good here by Reese. Back to a 1-point game. Middleton puts it out to Omar. Omar finds Fisher. Fisher back out. Omar lined up a three. Is Jackman. Order from a nice 3-pointer there. This is 17-13. Griffin keeping it in. Here's Reese Jr. Now Barnes pulls up the shot. No good. Rebound to Lincoln Powell. Powell will bring it up across half. Powell stops it now. Hands it off to Middleton. Middleton crosses up here to Van Order. Van Order got to Powell. Middleton with Fisher. Down low. Omar, layup no good, off the mark. And this is going to go off Omar. Out play. Possession goes back to the Bruins. It will be Jackson to get it in here. He gets it out. Finds Reese Jr. Now Harris. Harris back out. Barnes. Reese Jr. Now to Scott. Scott. Drop down inside. There's Jackson now at the top. Barnes down low. Spin move. Reese Jr. puts up the shot. That's an air ball and out of play. Possession goes back to Carroll. Lambert got it in here to Van Order. It chains off to Middleton. Middleton back to Lambert. Back up to Middleton. Now Omar. Omar looks to drive. Down low. Fisher. Fisher up the glass. Puts the Losen in. Makes it 19-13. Northrop will call a timeout. Carroll up 19-13. 4:37 to go here in the second quarter. We will take a break here on the Charter Sports Network.
And now, a special thanks to our sponsors. 122nd Fighter Wing Black Snakes, Barton Co. Vilma, Big B Coffee, Community State Bank, Garrett State Bank, Innovative Control Systems, Indiana University, Masters Insurance, Optimum Performance Sports, Pizza King, Primary Engineering, Raptor Automotives, Structural Engineering, University of St. Francis, Wygant Construction, and viewers like you.
Come back out of the timeout. Carroll up by 6, 19-13 is the score, 4.5 to play here before halftime. As here's Reese. Reese crosses the half. Reese hands it off. Now Robinson. Robinson down low. Scott. Reese. Robinson down low. It's picked off by Lambert. Lambert down low. Van Order layup no good. Follow up. It's loose. And somehow the Bruins get it back. Reese. Now up top, Scott. Down low. Here's the corner three. Jackson splashes it. Middleton. Crosses half. Now Keefrel. Back to Lambert. Down low. Van Order. Van Order. Back out to Fisher. Fisher looks to drive. And the ball is loose. Somehow Van Order gets it back. Van Order back to Fisher. Fisher will hand off to middle. Hand off to Van Order. Fisher spin move. Trying to pull up the shot. It's blocked. Fisher gets it back and a foul. Foul's going to be called on Reese Jr. That's his first.
Foul number 5, Donald Reese.
Lambert looks to get it in here. Lambert trying to go up top, finds Fisher. Fisher, now Van Order. Van Order on the dribble, Van Order. Now Fisher. Fisher pulls it up for three. Good! Brody Fisher makes it 22-16. Nice shot there by Brody Fisher. Now Reese Jr. on it here for the Bruins. Rips it out. Jackson. Now Barnes. Down low. Scott trying to make it off the glass. No good. Layup. Picked off by Van Order. Van Order crosses half. Van Order down low. Middleton. Far side. Lambert wide open here in the corner. Airballs it here. And Northrop comes away. Scott. Step through. Euro. Layup good. It's at 22-18. Middleton gets the ball back. Middleton crosses half. Now Van Order. Back to Middleton. Middleton. Lambert, it's the foul is going to be called here on and Jackson Robinson. That's the second one on a foul. Well, Lambert will check out for Carroll as Monzer Omar checks in. And Omar will inbound it from the sideline. Omar gets it out. Middleton. Middleton, Van Order. Van Order. Now Keefrel. Keefrel just taking himself. Keefrel puts it up. He gets it to go. Nice floater there. Nice drive, too. It's at 24-18. 2 minutes to go here before halftime. Here's Reese Jr. Hands it off. Scott. And it's picked off by Van Order again. Yeah, again, another steal. Third one in a row. Omar. Middleton. Now Van Order. Van Order. Another foul is going to be called on the floor. It's called on Jackson Robinson. That's his third. He will check out. Couple Bruins come in. Middleton looks to inbound from the baseline, puts it out. Van Order. Van Order, there's the pass. Gets it to Fisher. Fisher puts it up. Shot, no good. Ball's loose. Comes out to Jackson. Ball's picked though. Middleton, far side's intercepted by Barnes. Puts it up to the top. Reese Jr. puts up the ball and gets fouled.
Carroll foul, number 25, Tom Carroll.
Reese Jr. to the line to shoot 2. Puts up the first, he hits it. The second one, he hits it as well. Back to a 4-point game. Carroll still with the lead, 24-20. 1 minute to go here for halftime. As Van Order looks to drive. Van Order, puts it out to Fisher. Fisher is going to get fouled in the process. Brody Fisher will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's called on Michael Griffin for the Bruins. That's his second. Brody Fisher to the line to shoot 2. Puts Carroll in the bonus. First one, no good. Second one is up. Off the iron, no good. Ball's loose. Nice rebound there by Kieferl. Van Order backs it out. And Middleton steps out of bounds. Possession goes back to the Bruins. Jackson will inbound from the baseline. Puts it in to Harris. Barnes. It's Jackson now intercepted by Omar across his half. Omar still on the ball, hands it off. Middleton. Middleton will slow it down. Middleton back to Fisher. Fisher to drive. Now Omar. Van Order, 27 seconds to go here for halftime. Omar. Now Middleton. Kieferl. Middleton. Fisher. Kieferl. In order. Omar back down low. Fisher. Fisher. Spin move. Gets the ball taken away. 1 second on the clock. Shot is way no good. 24-20. Carroll will lead it into halftime. We will also take in a halftime break. We will step aside here on the Charter Sports Network.
For your halftime entertainment, Carroll High School presents the electric Electric Blue Wings team members Ava Turks and Bella Wing with their duet. They're heading to semi-state in 2 weeks and have an undefeated season. Tonight's performance is sponsored by Patty Scooter Century 21 Realty. Now, please sit back and enjoy our very own Electric Blue Wings team.
We welcome you back live here on the Charter Sports Network. Here's Reese. Reese on the dribble. Back out. Harris. Reese. Shot. No good. Rebound. Here to Carroll. Middleton will bring it out. Here's Kieferl. Down low. Lambert. Lambert. Back to Van Order. Van Order. Hands off to Middleton. Middleton. Lambert. Kieferl. Kieferl. Fisher. Now to Van Order. Van Order. Now Fisher. Van Order. Kieferl. Kieferl dribbles it, takes it himself, puts it up and one! Nice layup, finding the lane. Dominic Kieferl gets it to go, makes it 26-20, Carroll lead. Now Kieferl puts up the M1. It's short. Rebound there to Griffith. Now Harris. Reese. Reese down low. Hit Barnes. And a double dribble. Middleton. Out to Kieferl. Back to Middleton. Middleton. And Kieferl. Hand off to Van Order. Van Order. Lambert. Hands it off. Kieferl. Van Order. Van Order. Back out. Fisher pulls it for three. Short. The ball is loose. Goes here to Harris. It's picked off by Van Order. Lambert keeps it, pulls up the shot, layup good. Kissed it off the glass, makes it 28-20. On the move is Harris, down low, Griffin. Griffin, find his way through, puts it over the top, Barnes. Barnes, far side, pull up, three, jumper, Reese, no. Ball's loose, Middleton finds it. Middleton trying to get it out of the corner, Middleton going to get fouled by Harris. That's Harris' second. Carroll will inbound it from the sideline. Be Lambert to get it in. Lambert puts it over the top, finds Middleton. Middleton dribbles it in, crosses half here. Middleton puts it out, Van Order. Van Order, the Kieferl, down low, Fisher. Fisher pulls up, shot, no good. Ball's loose. Possession goes to Northrop. Now here's Scott. Here's Harris. Puts it down low. Reese, down low in the corner. Scott, three, no good. Rebound's loose. Comes out to Reese. Reese has it, pulls up a jumper, shot, he hits it. Middleton, back to Kieferl. Kieferl trying to pass it, no foul. Down low, Reese puts up a shot, no good, ball's loose. It's a knockout play, and they say it's off of Carroll. Possession goes back to Northrop. Harris, let's get it in. To do as Barnes looks it inside. Griffin, and ball's loose. Griffin gets it back. Scott. Over the top, is picked off by Fisher. Fisher finds Middleton. Middleton, Van Order back to Middleton. Middleton, to Lambert, to Kieferl, down low. Van Order. Van Order. Fisher pulls up a shot. Layup is good. It's a 30-22. Nice layup there by Brody Fisher. And this ball's going to be thrown out of play off the hands of Barnes out. So Carroll gets the ball back. For that, timeout's going to be called. Carroll up 30-22, up by 8. 4:16 to go here in the third quarter. We will take a break here on the Charlotte Sports Network. Coming back out of the timeout, Carroll up by 8, 30-22 is the score here in the third quarter. Powell gets it. Powell crosses half. What's the pass? Finds Fisher. Fisher is going to get the ball stripped here by Reese. Reese. Reese still on the ball. Now Griffin. Scott. Working it out is Harris. Harris down Scott, down low. Keeping it is Reese. Reese. Barnes. And a foul. It's an offensive foul, so ball goes back to Carroll. Powell breaks half, finds Lambert. Lambert down low to Fisher, out to the top. Powell. Powell gets it in. Van Order layup, good. 32-22. Here's Scott. Layup, no good. Carroll up by 10. Going to the line to shoot two. It's going to be Scott. The first one. Back iron, no good. The second one. Scott misses it. Rebound. Kieferl. Lambert back out to Van Order. Van Order. Let's take the drive. Layup high off the glass. No good. And ball is stripped. Possession will stay here with Northrop. Harris. It'll be Reese getting into Harris. Harris crosses half, down here, Jackson. Jackson. Now Robinson. Robinson is the ball stripped. Now somehow they get back shot. No good. Going to the line to shoot two is going to be Reese Jr. He's so far tonight, he's got 8 points. Turner's first one. It's no good. Takes a second. He hits it. Carroll's laid back to 9. Van Order has it. Van Order crosses half. Van Order is going to lose the control of the ball, but it's tipped off the hands of Harris out play. Possession stays here with Carroll. Van Order looks to get in. Van Order looks to pass, finds Kiefer, hands it back off. Van Order. Van Order with Fisher. Hands it off the middle. It's off Van Order. Powell. Back to Fisher. Fisher. Top of the key. Kiefer loads up a 3. Off the back iron, no good. Ball's loose. And it comes down to Reese. And ball's ripped away. Kiefer comes down with it. Powell will jog it back up court. Powell finds Kiefer down low. Fisher thought about taking 3 now. Here's Van Order is going to get fouled. Jack Van Order to the line to shoot 2. Actually, they did not call the shooting foul, so there's this call on the floor. Powell puts it on top, finds Omar. Omar down low, Fisher. Fisher takes the drive, puts it up, glass and in. Hard drive by Brody Fisher. Carroll up by 11, 34-23. Jackson. Now Harris. And the ball is nearly stripped by Omar. Keeping it in. Nice pass there from Reese into Barnes. He hits the layup. 34-25, Carroll lead. Powell. Now Omar back up to Powell. Now Fisher. Omar. Van Order lays it in on the glass. Perfect layup by Jack Van Order. It's at 36-25. Carroll up by 11 now. And rebound here to Powell as the shot was no good from Barnes. Powell still on the dribble. Back to Van Order. 43 seconds. Van Order still has it. Omar to Powell. Now, Kiefer back to Fisher. Omar. Now, Powell. 14 seconds left here. The shot clock. Ball's loose and a foul. Logan. Lincoln Powell to the line to shoot 2 here for Carroll. Powell's first one is up. That's it. Powell's second. Hits them both. So 38-25. Carroll leads. 6 seconds here on the clock. Reese pulls a shot. No good. Rebound Fisher. Fisher has 1 second. He's just going to dribble out. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Carroll up by 13. 38-25 is the score. End of 3. We will take a quick break here on the Charter Sports Network. Come back with the fourth quarter. We're joining back live here on the Charter Sports Network. Carroll up 38-25, and we are back underway here for the fourth. Powell has it on the dribble, and it's going to lose it off the hands of Reese. Jackson, and a foul's called on Dominic Kieferl.
Carroll foul number 25, Dominic Kieferl.
Looks like we got a wet spot on the floor here. Now we can resume action. Jackson will inbound it here for the Bruins. Jackson to throw it down inside here. Barnes, shot no good, it's loose. Possession will stay here with the Bruins. Jackson gets it in here. Towards Reese. Down low, Jackson pull three. No good. Rebound, Brody Fisher. Fisher hands it off to Powell. Powell down low, Fisher. Now Powell. Here's Kieferl, pulls it up the glass, gets it in. Makes it 40-25. Carroll starting to take off. And there's a nice layup here by Jackson Robinson, making it 40-27, 13-point game. Kieferl, now to Van Order. Van Order, back to Powell. Powell puts it off the glass, no good with the layup. Here, Reese. There's a nice spin move, nice backwards layup here by Barnes. So 40-29, 11-point game. Powell. Plus half now, Omar. Finds Van Order, looks to drive, and a foul. It's gonna go on Robinson. That's Amia's fourth. Omar checks out, Powell checks out as well. In for Carroll's Cole Lambert and Carter Middleton. Lambert puts it into Middleton. Middleton to Kieferl. Now Lambert. Van Order. Van Order, up back, jumper, doesn't go. Finds Barnes, now Jackson. Jackson looks to drive, Jackson. And another moving screen on, it's called on Carter Middleton. It's his second. Harris will try to inbound it in. He'll just send it off of Kieferl. It was back off of Harris, so that backfired. Middleton now will inbound from the baseline. Middleton. Lost his half. Middleton. Back to Van Order. Now Lambert. Back to Van Order. Down low, it's picked off here by Barnes, and another foul. It's called on Kieferl.
Carroll foul number 25, Don Kieferl.
That's his third. and a timeout called here by Coach Benedict. Carroll up by 11, 40-29 is the score, 5:32 to go here in the game. We will take a break here on the Charter Sports Network.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
We come back out of the timeout called by Carroll. 5.5 to play here in the game. 40-29, Carroll lead. It's Robinson on the dribble. He lost his half. Robinson still on it. That's down low. Reese, shot good. Reese is up to 11 now. Green order back to Lambert. Lambert up to Middleton. Middleton to Kieferl. Down low, Van Order. Van Order. It's off Middleton. Now Kieferl. Down low, Fisher. Fisher wants to drive, post it up, layup, no good. Finding the hands of Scott. Here's Harris. Harris, now Robinson. Robinson looks to drive. Gets it back. Robinson out, Harris. Now Scott. Shot is blocked by Van Order. Van Order picks it up on the steal. Van Order lost his half. It's off the Kieferl and another foul. It's called on Harris. Harris will check out as Jackson comes in for the Bruins. They put it in here. Middleton. Now Lambert. Back to Fisher. Fisher hand off. Van Order. Now Lambert. Lambert down low, Fisher. Fisher, spin move, gets it out. Middleton loads a three, off the iron, no good. Ball's loose. Scott finds it, now it's picked up here by Reese Jr. They move it up quickly. Reese Jr. shot, off the iron, no good. Rebound, Brody Fisher. Fisher, ball loose, finds Kieferl. Kieferl backs it down, back to Middleton. Middleton on the jaw. Middleton being guarded here. Now Kieferl wide up here. Middleton. That is Jack Van Order in the corner with the Knights. Splash of a three. 43-31, Carroll lead. Carroll up by 12. Jackson. Now Harris. It's Robinson. Reese. There's a low three by Jackson off the iron, no good. Rebound Middleton, the ball goes out of bounds. Possession will go back to Carroll. Middleton hits it in to Lambert. Lambert gets the ball taken away by Jackson. Jackson layup and another foul. Looking at Reese. Junior's gonna go to the line to shoot two.
Foul number 22, Carter Middleton.
It's Middleton's third. Reese Jr. to the line, shoot two, his first. Misses it. The second one, hits it again. It's a 43-32, Carroll lead. Van Order hits it into Fisher. Fisher back to Van Order. Van Order needs to hurry up here. Van Order, being guarded, throws it in, trying to go to Middleton. It's picked off here by Barnes. Jackson puts up shot, he hits it. 43-34, Van Order. Back to Powell. Powell with a foul here by Robinson, and Robinson is going to go foul out, and we got a technical foul.
Foul number 3, Jackson Robinson.
Robinson.
We have a technical foul number 3, Jackson Robinson.
He's going to get called for a technical foul. It'll be Carter Middleton to the line, shoot two here for Carroll. And another technical foul. It's called by Reese on Reese Jr. So we're still trying to get this all situated here. So Carter Middleton to the line to shoot 4 now. First one, hits it. The second one, off the iron, no good. Second, third, good. This fourth one, no good. So he went 2 for 4. And Carroll gets the ball since it's a double tech. In order. It's up top, finds Fisher. Fisher's gonna get fouled going up, try to make the layup. Brody Fisher to the line to shoot 2.
Northrop foul number 10, Michael Griffin.
Fisher's first, off the mark. Second, he hits it. 46-34, Carroll lead. Jackson gets it in here for Reese. Reese jogs it in. And a foul.
Carroll foul number 25, Dom Kefro.
It will be Barnes to go to the line to shoot 2. Barnes first. Short, no good. The second one's up. He hits it. It's at 46-35. Carroll up by 11. Middleton gets it in to Powell. Powell will throw it in. Middle as Van Order in. A huge foul. And another technical foul is going to be called on Reese.
Northrop foul number 1, Anthony Barnes.
So Cole Lambert to the line to shoot two after the technical foul. First, hits it. The second one, hits it again. He's got two more. So we've got another double tech. He makes the third. Fourth, hits them all. Makes it 50-35, and Carroll gets the ball back. There's Powell. Back to Kiefer. Kiefer to Fisher. Fisher hands off to Lambert. Lambert, then in order. Back to Powell. Powell looks to drive. Powell is going to get fouled. And can Powell to the line to shoot two.
Northrop foul number 4, Miles Scott.
Powell's first free throw. Back iron, no good. Each team is in a bonus. Bernie Fisher and Dominic Kiefer will check out of the game for Carroll. Powell, second, hits it. It's a 51-35 Carroll lead. Here's Scott. Now Jackson. Jackson. Swings down low, nearly picked by Sullivan Hill, and a foul.
Carroll foul number 14, Sullivan Hill.
Barnes puts up the first. He hits it. Second, no good. Rebound to Scott. Bruins. Here's Reese. Jumper, no good. Short. Powell is going to get somehow not fouled. Now they do.
Foul number 5, Delaware Reese. Now the IHSA, Carroll High School, Northern High School, thank you for your attendance tonight. As we conclude, we ask you please remain off the playing floor, prevent injuries and protect the surface.
Powell's first free throws up. Back iron, no good. Powell's second. He hits it. It's a 52-36, Carroll lead. And there's Jackson. Jackson, Low. Barnes, and it's picked by Powell. Finds Lambert. Lambert puts it up, and a foul. Cole Lambert to the line to shoot 2. Lambert puts up the first. In and out. The second, he hits it. It's a 53-36. Checking out is Cole Lambert. He's going to finish off the night with 13 points. Most likely he's going to be our player of the game. Ben Murphy and Tony Rongos check in the game here for Carroll with 1 minute to go here in the game. Here's a three-pointer. That's no good from Barnes. And ball goes out of bounds. Possession, Carroll. Truesdale. Somehow no foul. Truesdale. Back up top, Rongos. Rongos. Omar. Hill. Hill looks to drive. Hill. Backwards layup, no good. Murphy misses. Jackson and a foul. Jackson will put up the first free throw. And he misses. The second, he hits it. 30 seconds to go into the game. Omar puts it in, Truesdale. Truesdale, it's a loose dribble. It's gonna go back to Northrop. Jackson puts it in here to Scott. 25 seconds. Scott down low, back inside. Reese. There's a three. No good. Rebound, Sullivan Hill. 17 seconds. Rongos has it. Rongos up to Truesdale. Truesdale. Look out. Omar. The Hill. Hill will dribble it out, and that's final. Carroll wins it 53-37. Our player of the game is going to be Cole Lambert, finishing off the night with 13. That will do it tonight. Carroll wins it yet again, 53-37. That will do it for me tonight. I have been your play-by-play announcer, Austin Kill, and you've been watching the Charger Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending tonight's game. I remind you to stay off the floor. We have our 10-minute timer running. We ask you please exit the field house within the 10-minute time to help begin the final clearing process. If you are waiting for anyone, please do so on the main concourse.